We open with Nate, Nikki, and Victoria in the Newman office. Then Nate gets a message from Audra saying that they need to meet ASAP. And Nate tells him he has to run off to meet Audra. Victoria then questions Nikki about her talk with Nate while she was gone. She lets it be known that she doesn't like her mother grilling Nate. Summer demands the truth from Phyllis. Phyllis tells her that she's just trying to find a path out, and Summer thinks that it's something risky and dangerous that's gonna blow up in their face. She gives him enough to tell him that her freedom is all in Tucker's hands, but not the full story. Tucker tells Daniel he has no issue with Phyllis. He tells Daniel to take his word there is no collusion or any secret plans, but he doesn't believe. Tucker tells Daniel that Phyllis is trying to let go of her anger and bitterness. Tucker then tells Daniel why doesn't he believe his mom and cut her some slack. Then we see Abby visits Jack at Jabot. Abby expresses how much the tension is hurting her. She offers to help Jack fix it. She tells him about the wedding at the Chancellor House, and Jack is in shock. Jack gets angry that Abby and Devon are hosting it. Jack is angry that Abby is signing off on the marriage. I'm like, Jack, Kyle didn't object to yours. Why is this your problem? Abby defends that her mom is happy now, and she tells Jack that Tucker has changed. Jack is determined that Tucker has not changed and blame him for all the issues that's going on. Jack rants and blames Tucker for everything, and Abby tells him that he's wrong. It's her mom. Daniel continues to question Tucker and let him know he doesn't believe it. He is hell-bent that there's more to the story. Tucker tells Daniel that it's a shame that he doesn't trust her mother, considering all that she will do for him. Daniel yells at him and tells him to stay away from his mother and leaves. Phyllis tells Summer that Tucker is the one who found Carson and she needs him to clear her name. She also tells her about Tucker's plan for Phyllis to get Jack to forgive her. Summer tells her it's not a good idea. Phyllis tells Summer that Carson saw everything through the hotel window. I don't know if Phyllis is lying to Summer or does she really believe that Carson saw that. She then tells Tucker that she got leverage from Adam, so that's why she and Adam are close. It's too much information for Summer, so she's freaking out. This is my problem. Why do y'all always ask for the truth, and when you get the truth, you freak out? Stop. Summer writes that Phyllis is moving from one evil maniac to another. First it was Jeremy, then Tucker, now Adam. Nikki defends her lunch meeting with Nate. Vic then questions what's Nikki's new take on Nate after the lunch. Nikki claims she's impressed with his directness. Nikki thinks she should keep an eye on him, but Vic says she's also doing that too. Nikki expressed concern that Nate didn't love Vic, so she wants to ensure that Vic is not falling in love with him. Audra tells Nate the fate of Newman is on the line along with her future, so Nate asks why. Audra says it's a mess she inherited via Tucker, but she can't tell Nate the truth because she doesn't trust him. Nate connects dots and thinks that it's something with McCall and Adam. He questions if Adam digged up something that compromises her executive role. Jack claims that Ashley's marriage is moving too fast, but I'm like, Jack, what did you and Diane do? Abby defends again that Tucker is not the problem, it's his mom that's leading the attack. Abby defends that Tucker loves Ashley and he will do anything for her. This leaves Jack in shock. Summer freak out that they now have to put their future in both the hands of Adam and Tucker. Summer gets angry and says that she cannot trust anything Phyllis has said because they're right back where they started, and this all started because of her hatred for Diane. See, this is why she shouldn't tell you anything, Summer. She then calls out Phyllis for not changing. Phyllis defends that she has been trying so hard to make amends with Summer and Danielle, but she's tired of them constantly doubting her. Summer calls out all she's lost and says she's not going to pity her mom. Summer cries and defends that she's just giving her mom brutal honesty. Summer continues to call out Phyllis for liking chaos, drama, and destruction in her life. She don't know how to exist otherwise. Summer says she finally sees that her mom will never ever change. She then walks out on Phyllis. Abby calls out Jack's hypocrisy when it comes to Diane and hence why her mom is behaving that way. Abby asks if he's gonna bring Diane, then he shouldn't come. Abby begs Jack to meet her halfway. Vic defends that she's content with their current relationship status. She doesn't want anything more. Vic thinks she's not good at love. Vic defends that she doesn't trust men anymore, so there can be no love. Nikki tells her not to give up on it. Audra finally gives Nate the full story about the sexual misconduct. He then tells Nate about Adam's demands to convince Victor for him to get Newman Media. Audra is rambling about her career being over. Victoria insists nicely that Nikki needs to back off when it comes to Nate. Audra says she cannot finesse her way out of two men like Adam and Tucker. Nate says they have to come together and come up with a solution. Nate tells Audra that she might be unemployable for a bit. Tells her that men like Tucker never takes the fall and she knows that. Audra thinks she should tell Victor on the merger. Nate tells him Victor isn't interested. Nate lets him know that Vic will not support it either. Audra wants to convince Victor while she begs Nate to convince Victoria. Nate tells her to put up a fight and come up with a plan B. Jack tells Abby he can't help her fix it because he's not turning his back on Diane. Boo-hoo, stupid Jack. Abby begs for the three of them to get in a room and talk it out. Summer tells Danielle about her argument with Phyllis. Danielle tells Summer that it's better her mom serves times in prison than her. Summer agrees. You two kids are the worst. We see Phyllis call someone telling them that they need to see him. She needs to see them right away. We don't know who. Vic questions what happened with Audra after Nate returned, and we see Audra goes to meet with Tucker. Tucker apologized to Audra and said that it's his fault. He questions if it's handled, and Audra says she's handling it. We see at a coffee house, Phyllis goes to meet with Christine, and then Heather arrives. Phyllis tells Christine she's ready to make a deal. Summer and Daniel are hell-bent that Phyllis has to pay a price. Heather asks to speak with Phyllis in private and tells Christine he's sorry for wasting her time. So clearly she didn't know. Phyllis tells Heather that she's taking the deal. She tells Christine she'll plead guilty to avoid a trial. Says she has to protect her daughter at all costs. Cricket smiles. Thanks for watching. Bye.